decide it's time to do something new. Joining us this morning to talk about that for What's the Buzz?
Like our new What's the Buzz sting.
I see that.
I like that. We've got Blaine Fowler, the host of the Blaine Fowler Morning Show on 96.3 WDVD. Carrie Doman, the founder of the website Little Guide Detroit and After 5 Detroit. Yes, I like After 5.
Thanks.
After 5.
And Jason Hall with Ride Detroit. Thanks, guys, for being here.
Thanks.
Thank
All
you.
right, let's get into it. This is something that people talk about all the time. Cell phones. Apple is expected to announce the new iPhone 11?
Something
It's
like
11,
that.
right?
Wow.
This week.
Yep.
So when do you decide that it's time for a new cell phone and when you go for the newer version?
Well, there are two trains of thought. In my house, there's me. I want to buy it tomorrow.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
And my wife says, no, we don't have any money, so you're not buying it anytime soon. So that's pretty much.
pretty much
So
what
I'll be getting it in 2021.
I feel like my husband is the exact same, where he is on the wait list of everything.
Yep.
He's very excited, and then I couldn't care less. It's when mine breaks or when mine I'm forced to do something.
Right.
You.
Yeah.
Definitely with
And they're
you.
expensive.
They are. It's
expensive. I
insane.
don't want a $3,000 phone in my
I do.
purse. You do.
Yeah.
I do.
Jason,
Tell us
why
how you really
$3,000
feel.
My
Yeah.
palms
Your
are
purse?
literally getting sweaty thinking about
you
the
serious?
11.
I'm
Oh,
excited.
But I mean,
stop
can
this,
we
man.
ever tell ourselves why? Like, what's going to be the big deal about the 11? That the 10.
Who cares? It's the 11. Let's get it.
Right? You know what I mean?
Seriously, man, I wanna
Exactly.
go.
Are
If
you
there's
in?
an 11, I have
They
to
add
have it.
one thing, like the portrait,
Nice.
or they add one component that you have to have.
It is usually a camera
okay.
upgrade.
Okay.
It is usually a
I feel like
camera
it's
upgrade.
even more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I think the new one's probably $1,000.
Yeah.
Oh, easily. Sure.
1,000 plus, yeah.
wish I
But you
would.
can trade your phone in. Look, I'm like a
I
commercial.
wish
You
I
really
would.
are. You really
Who do you work for?
Apple?
I have
Apple
a little
brand
bit of,
ambassador right
I know
here.
some people.
Oh,
You know what I mean? I'm sorry.
Conflict of interest.
I wish I would. All right, summer is winding down and the official start to fall is in just a few weeks. So what do you say about this, Jason Carr? When is it time to buy new clothes?
It's a total impulse thing. If I don't remember the last time I was walking through Macy's at Somerset, but
Right.
it's usually like I see some ridiculous like 70% off, and then they're giving you extra coupons.
Yeah.
Stacking. I'm like, okay, I'll buy a new suit, but I'm not going out there specifically to do that.
I got you. Or how about you guys? Is it the change of seasons or when your clothes wear out? How do you go about this?
Same as my phone. Honestly, I'm
You're so
actually,
practical.
I know, but
beautiful.
where I am not practical is with my kids. I mean, not only are they growing at a rapid rate, I
Right.
mean, they're 9 months and 3 years old. So every season I'm forced to go.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm on top of it with them. I can even buy for my husband, but I'm the worst with me. I'll go and I have like an hour's attention span,
I
and I'll hit it all up, and then I'm done for months.
Well, let's play a quick game. I went out and bought these jeans by myself about a month ago.
Oh, all by yourself?
All by myself. Hey, listen.
Wait a second. Are those acid wash?
What'd your wife think?
My wife was like, you went shopping, which I'm not supposed to do because she's
Right.
basically shops for me.
Okay. I like them.
So
I think you did a good job.
You're so kind.
I know, I'm serious. Do you like them?
I love them, but
I
I don't.
love them.
I don't care about
Acid wash is
fashion.
back in.
So.
Listen, they look nice.
Acid wash is back in.
It is back in.
Look at that.
It's back in.
When do you go shopping?
I'm an online guy, so I go shopping when it pops up on the screen. 70%. I'm like with Jason, it's 70% off. Levi's. That's what I'm like.
Facebook
Oh,
loves
cool.
you.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like
They
I'm
know
that
you.
ad
Internet
guy.
ads
oh, yeah.
love you.
Oh yeah, and they don't. That's how I do my thing. So when it hits that 60, 70%,
That's it.
bam,
And
let's
it's
go
convenience
shopping.
too. You're talking about the kids. Like there used to be this little clothing store next to my dry cleaner, and I could, while I was waiting for my order, I could walk over there and buy for my daughter.
Yeah.
And so I bought her a bunch of stuff, like a Run DMC hoodie when she was like 3. Yes. It was so awesome. And then they closed. I don't feel so.
Oh man.
That's so cute. Only he walked in with that and Taryn was like, a
Yeah.
DMC sweatshirt for the baby.
Run
I
DMC.
like
I've
it.
got
That's
photos.
So cute.
It looks so cool.
Super cute.
All right,
we've
when-
got about a minute left.
When do you decide it's time to start a new routine? Is it just when you feel like it, or you're stuck in a rut?
I haven't started a new routine since the 90s. Are you kidding me?
When it's time, I'll jump in. When it's
Okay.
time. I think you'll feel it. Like at least for me, that's when I make a change. I'm like, you know what? I've been eating too much sugar. Maybe I'll change this. So when it presents itself, it's time to make a change. No.
All right.
thing.
Well, let's take a look at what
Intuitively.
our viewers are saying here on the Facebooks. Oh, actually, do we have this full screen?
We
oh,
went
we
by
went
it.
by it. Okay. my
Oh, we
bad.
went by it.
Sorry.
All right, so Jason, while we have you, tell us about your new partnership with Electric Avenue Bikes. What's going on?
Yeah, man. You know, I will own that I'm one of the people that, you know, helped get Detroit on bikes. Now it's time to go to the next phase and introduce them to alternative technology, which is e-bikes. Further, faster is what we're doing. We are the only Trek-affiliated e-bike only store in the world, and it's in Detroit, Michigan. So we're super
Wow.
proud
Love
of what
that.
we're doing
That's
over
great,
there.
man.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Congratulations.
So for those who don't know what an electric bike is, how do they work? What are they exactly?
So let's clear up, you know, right now people always say, oh, it's like a moped, you know, you can get on, and it's not. You can't get on and throttle it like this. It is pedal assist. So it really helps people that need that extra boost. Sometimes you go on a bike ride and you go too far and you got to get back.
True.
It's nice to have a little boost. Sometimes you're going up or down a hill. It's nice to have a little bit of assistance. So there's really a lot of things that this fits in between, and we can talk about that. I'd love for everybody to, of course, to come by the shop and talk to me
Absolutely.
about
For sure.
it. But yeah, Electric Avenue Bikes. I am.
Electric Avenue Bikes.
Yeah,
You
we're
go from
on-
Lake Michigan to Lake Huron on an electric bike.
Yeah.
We talked about it. We have some dual battery bikes that'll get you where you need to go. So we'll talk about it.
Asking you shall receive.
Talk to AP Brenna. She'll, you know, do the route for you.
Do the map.
We can do it. I'm down.
I love it. Thanks,
Thanks, guys.
guys, for being here.
Thank you.
All right.